Obviously, like, more direct control means you don't have to worry about like interrupting your pet when it's going to do something dumb. You can just always know that I'm going to set up a combo because maybe I do a knockdown, and then my pet's always going to be able to capitalize on that. It really, I think it just feels a lot better to have more direct control over that. So it's probably something I would want to do for this elite spec. So the next thing we see is that when you unleash.
Hello guys and welcome to our channel. This is Paper Rule and I have a problem with the UNTAMED. It might come even to the rest of the Ranger class and it is way worse with the new engineer, the Mechanist. So at start, tell me what do you think the difference between those two images? Most people seem to focus only on the fact that we have control over all of our bit skills except the auto attack right now, but no one seems to notice that we lost the ability to force it to stick to a specific target or the actual attack command, attack my target. And there is a lot of ways to go around most of this problem, and for mostly it is better since you have control over your skills. It is almost a fix to Ranger, but ArenaNet's approach is to give us more direct control, and they contradict themselves since they removed part of the control. Most of the situation can be go around it, but some of them gonna be punishing or impossible. And I'm gonna only speak about those serious problem, not every scenario possible in the game, and they are ordering the bit to stick to specific target, and repositioning your bit, and animation cancelling in the bit. Those are the three problems that arise with this. So let me give you an example on how the bit actually works in this game. Once you hit a target, your bit will hit the same target. And if you change target, your bit will change target with you. The moment you use a command, any command, your bit will stick to this command and will not follow this mechanic. So if I order my bit to attack this target, it will attack it and it will stick to it. It took this target now. And no matter what I attack differently, he will always stick to this target only. I can do that through a skill or through the command of attack my target. So it will go to the target I'm attacking right now. So if we lose access to this button here, that is not a skill and doesn't have a cooldown and will not waste any skill from the skill that we have access to control now, then we have to waste skills in order to change our bit's target. So where is that actual control? We already lost some of this control. Now the other part is animation cancelling, which is a consistent thing in some bits. So unless they probably at least change their bits, we cannot do that. And it was a quality of life things to actually do. And even if you have access or control over skills right now, you might have been able to control or cancel cast them, which is really unique to cancel cast a CC since your enemy used stability or something like that. It will offer better gameplay and better capability to actually be a better ranger. So let me give you an example. Ragazalf, the first skill he will always use, like any other bit, is the one right here, and it is charge. He run always 900 range, causing daze, and then run slowly back to you from very far away. In order to cancel that, you would have to use a command. So either attack my target, hit toss, or return to me. So in order to do this right now, you would have to use another skill different than that, like hit toss to ramp up a CC, which can work, but what if the enemy have ages, for example? Then you don't want to use CC immediately. That's why the most perfect way is to simply use attack my target. We still have access to return to me, but that gives us another problem. If we use return to me, the bit will never attack unless you use another skill to trigger the same AI to attack again. So let me give you an example. So my bit right now gonna do this, and I cancel the animation, and now my bit's gonna start hitting the target without running far. But if I use return to me, my bit is here now, and no matter how I attack, it will not do anything. I would have to waste another skill in order to do that. And if my skill's on cooldown, it's not possible until the cooldown is removed. So the cancel animation becomes pretty useless. Now that gets us to one of the best the easiest way to control your bit doing something like that, and that is repositioning, which gonna be the worst problem for the Mechanist. So let's say my bit is attacking a target and it is inside an area where there's gonna be a big hit and it's gonna die. How do I save my bit from that? Simply by walking away from it, since I don't want to take the hit myself, and I use return to me. And my bit gonna stay with me. So I get it out from the area, it's gonna stay with me, and I can attack from far. It will never go there. It will stick to my side, no matter how I move. So for the Mechanist, he will have to wait for a cooldown for a skill to force his bit or his mech to attack again. if he would have access to attack my target, it's as simple as that. Return to me and then attack again, and it will immediately attack the moment that this hit from the boss ended. But they can't do that right now. And this is the idea of reposition. So it's not game breaking problems, but as you see, it makes you lose control and it makes you lose quality that you already had with the broken bit that we used and that keep using AI wrongly and doing all the mistakes that it does. So why giving us control and taking the other? Especially that it's not intended and your intention is to give more control. So I hope this find its way to the dev, this video. So I would like if you share it, or if there is something I missed or other ways to build such control over the bit that I didn't know, for example, please tell me in the comment. I want to know your thoughts, so give me your comments inside, and I hope they add again attack my target to bits for Ranger, and they add it also to the Mechanist. It will offer really good gameplay and actual ability to control in this game, since we cannot control bits position anyway. The only way to reposition them is to give them commands. This was Paper Roll, and I'll be seeing you next time. Peace.